Hi guys, I'm live. I'm on my front porch. I'm gonna light my incense for the day, and I just want to rap with you guys a little bit. So let me light this thing. I'm so good with lighters, lol. I think that lit it. Let me make sure it's lit more than that. Anyway, how you guys doing? Yeah, I'm really doing good today. I'm happy. Um, um, Tommy Shaw himself called me again today and said that it was not him, but emailing me, and we just laughed about it. Tommy doesn't even have my email. Somebody's yanking my chain that already has my email. Way to go! But I'm not going to go on about it. But it was funny because like Tommy didn't. First of all, Tommy's gig is this summer. David Roth's gig isn't until next year. The 40th year anniversary will be in 2026, not this year. So I can do both gigs. So there wasn't even a problem there. And plus, it wasn't Tommy sending that email. So I thank you, Tommy, for that. And Tommy said something that really tickles me. I really like this. That Roxy Petrucci, the drummer for Vixen's going to open for Styx. And I'm going to be playing with Tommy with Styx, and Roxy's a fan of mine, and my channel, and I just really like that so much. I mean, I for a girl like her, a rocker, and when Tommy said that, I didn't Google her, but I said she's the one that has darker skin, right? Because I remember her from the video in the '80s. I remember she always looked like she was rocking out and having fun, and she looked so cool, and that she's a fan. I'm honestly like, I mean, all the guys can be my fans, and that's great. I love it. I love it. I love if Steve Vai might be my fan or something, and that would be so cool. But for Roxy Petrucci to be my fan, it's like I'm like suddenly like I'm like nervous, like not in a bad way, but just oh my gosh, I can't believe that Roxy likes me. It's like it gets me here or something. It's just thank you so much, Roxy, for being my fan. It's like I mean I could hear that Jack Bruce is my fan or something, and that'd be great, and I'd have such respect. But for Roxy Petrucci to like me, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Thank you. But I can do both gigs. I can do the Styx gig this summer, and I can do the David Roth gig next year. In fact, I think they'll help you. I think playing with Tommy will it'll only add to my help experience to help for when I play with David Roth. The experience will help the other. It's all good. And so here's my incense for the day. I'm almost speechless that Roxy Petrucci likes me. I mean, likes my channel, or is a fan of mine, or the whole deal, right? That's so cool. And I remember this. I've been living on the edge of a broken heart. I don't wanna die. I don't want. Yeah, that's so cool. I mean, I was in college, and I think rock and roll helped me stay sane in college. I didn't really lose it. I just got an ulcer. And I got out before it would have ruined my life. The stress of being an systems engineer would have just been it would have hurt me in the long run. And I'm really glad it worked out like it did. And I dropped out while I had the chance. Well, with my ulcer, and the ulcer had healed, and I didn't want to go back. I just knew it would just come back again. And I was already doing something else. I was walking. I was dressing different. I was getting exercise. I was eating. I was getting healthy after I left Harvey Mudd. And it's like I could have gone back and just done round 2, but I didn't. And sure, I had to be homeless practically in the 90s. I mean, there's no mystery. I hang out in Santa Monica where I was not, I was close enough for my dad to help me. And I always had, people thought I was cool. I always had a car to sleep in or something like that. I never had to, or my dad would send me money, and I wouldn't have to spend a night I've never spent a night sleeping on the streets. But having said that, I've done everything else. I mean, that's that. Other than that limit of sleeping with my head on a sidewalk, that's basically that's one of the few things that I've not had to do. I mean, as far as having this, I've gone hungry, in the 90s. I mean, not starving, but I've like, oh my gosh, I can't wait till I get money to go buy food. And that was common in the 90s for me. It's like it wasn't even a weird thing to happen. I used to eat at, what would they call it? Tom's Diner, and just get something to eat or something. And it's like I had money, and that's cool. And meanwhile, I'm rubbing faces, rubbing shoulders with all these rich people in Santa Monica. But I had good experiences there. You want to hear about some of them? You guys want to hear? I mean, I can't. It's hard to make up truth, but I met a guy named Booger. His real name was David. We were going to be in a band. He wanted to call it Johnny Rock and Roll, but I wanted to call it Red Sunday. But we were hanging out and going to start a band, and when we were at Lincoln Park, which I don't know if that's where Lincoln Park got their name, but there's a Lincoln Park in Santa Monica, and Roy, what's his name, Woody Harrelson was playing basketball. Right, me and Booger were watching, and Booger knew Woody Harrelson, and we're sitting there and watching Woody Harrelson play basketball, and Booger said to me, "Hey, you want to meet Woody Harrelson? And I'll introduce you to him." And I go, "Nah." He said, "Yeah, you're right. He's just a movie star." And I go, "Yeah." We laughed, And Ray Manzarek, the keyboard player for the Doors, walked right by me. He was signing a book that he had just written in Barnes & Noble on 3rd Street Promenade. And he walked right by me, and I thought, wow, that's so cool. Ray Manzarek, my dad might be Jim Morrison, but he walked by me like I was no one, but I get it. That's cool. We walked right by me. That's cool. Anyway, I'm just doing my incense today. I'm feeling good. Thank you, Foom, for the meditation yesterday and the idea of breathing in through the left hand and out through the right. I'm still being straight with you guys, but I like never get nervous on my lives, and I'm just slightly nervous because Roxy Petrucci likes me. I'm pretty good with guys like me, next thing, and I respect. I have respect, and I know how, I understand that, and I respect. And I really love that Billy Sheehan called me, and Mick Mars called me, and Tommy Shaw called me. I mean, really, that knocks me out. But Roxy Petrucci liking me, she's wow. Anyway, I'm glad you like my channel, Roxy, and I think it'll be so much fun doing the gigs with Styx this summer. I think there's going to be 6 of them. Tommy said 6 gigs, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm going to learn some Styx songs. I'm already said I was going to do Too Much Time on My Hands. I haven't had a chance yet. Someone commented. Now I'm okay, Roxy. You got me nervous, but I'm okay now. I'm better. I processed that how knocked out I am that you like me. But I'm okay now. But I still haven't had a chance to do. I'm very busy. I did Knock 'Em Dead Kid yesterday by Motley Crue, and then I did But Money today. So I'm still working. I'm still going to do Too Much Time on My Hands. I'm still going to do it. It's funny how I go into places and I use the music that's played as sometimes suggestions on what I should play on my channel. It's like the universe talks to me that way sometimes. And I heard Too Much Time on My Hands, and Tommy had just called me. And like I said, I told the guy that works at the gym, I said, this guitarist singer just called me a few days ago, and he was like tripping. I got to do this song. So I'm going to do Too Much Time on My Hands, Tommy. And thank you for calling me to let me know that was not you being a dick on the email. I'm just so easily gullible. I'm so gullible, dude. I mean, somebody could say they're Santa Claus, and I'd say, well, how's the North Pole this time of year? I'm just stupid sometimes. But anyway, anything else? Let me think. Anything else? I actually like Knock 'Em Dead Kid. That's a good song. I had Shout at the Devil when I was a kid, but I never really remembered hearing Knock 'em Dead Kid until I heard it and did it yesterday, and I think it's cool. It's a good song. I like how it's in like A Dorian, it's like an A rocker key, but then you have to play a B note like simultaneously with that lick, the riff in A, and then you have to play a C note and hold it simultaneously while the riff in A goes. And it's not easy to do that, and it's actually very fun and challenging for the hands to do that. It actually makes me feel like my hands are getting a workout, which I really like, and it's challenging, you know. So nice job writing that, Mick. I was gonna learn Primal Scream, but I didn't have time, and I told Foom that I was gonna do a Primal Scream, so I just let that out from my gut. Some said, "Oh, that's not the way to enlightenment, Jim," but some said, "Hey, nice scream," you know, like Bizarbees. You said, "Nice scream," you know. Thank you. I'm not saying screaming makes me enlightened. I'm just saying that Foom wanted me to do a Primal Scream, and I did a Primal Scream. I mean, I don't feel worse. If anything, I feel a little better. I feel like I don't have to do that now because I did it. Have you ever had something like you just bothering you, and until you do it, you're all. But when you do it, it's like, oh, I did that. It's okay now. It's over. I don't have to. You know, doesn't mean that thing saved you. It's just that, you know, once you do something, it can no longer taunt you. As far as fear, you know, like, what if I scream? Would everybody think I'm nuts? Well, just scream then and find out. Oh, okay, I'm still here. Okay, then I'm okay. So, anyway, anything else I have to say? Yeah, so Roxy, it would be so cool to meet you this summer. I mean, you seriously don't know. I got butterflies like jumping, like making a nest in my stomach. I mean, it's like, holy crap. I mean, Vixen, you guys are so cool. I mean, you know, here's the risk. The risk of the gig is I'm going to want to play with you guys and not Tommy. Sorry. I don't mean it that way. No, I'll play with you, Tommy. I'm just kidding. I'm not a guy. I'm not a girl. I wouldn't belong in Vixen, but I'll be like, can I go up there, Tommy? Can I go through and jam with him? Okay. I love you guys. Peace, rock and roll.